Skrilla, the Hitman.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Skrilla the Hitman, back with another episode of Step Into My Office. And today, we got a very special guest with us, my OG, a recurring guest with us. Thank you for coming back, OG Gigavelli.
Thanks for having me, Skrilla. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate the opportunity.
Oh, I appreciate you coming back always, brother. Like, every time you come down with gems, you come down with jewels, you come down with game, and then when I leave, I'm always smarter than I left this bitch. You hear me? So, how you doing, brother? How everything been going?
Everything great, but you know what they say, man. Iron sharpen iron, bro. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
I appreciate you for taking my my experiences. You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I'm saying? And benefiting from it.
Yeah, and I also pass it down. I got 3 boys I'm raising, so it's things I learned from you, it's things I've learned from my experiences, it's things I learned from other men that I respect that I gotta make sure I pass down to my boys. So trust me, I'm always all ears when you talk, big dog.
But I think this is an opportunity that me and you got to bridge that gap. You know, I'm always talking about the YNs and the unks and all that.
Yeah.
And I think these conversations that we be having and these discussions that we be having on and off the camera, I think it's important to show that unks and the YNs and the OGs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We could come together and we could, we can raise that generation that you talking about, your sons now.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely could do it.
I learned a lot from y'all too, man. I learned a lot of shit from y'all
it's
niggas,
full
man.
circle, yeah.
Especially the technology shit, man.
Yeah,
like,
man.
This shit wasn't going on when I was running the streets.
Yeah, I know it. The game moves so fast. Like, life changes fast, and you gotta adapt. But something I got motivated by you because you jumped out, and even as a producer, I've been out here, like you said, we got technology and all that. I still didn't capitalize off it like you did. Like, you came out and you saw opportunity. You realized from how things used to be, and you're like, oh, it's sweet out here. All we gotta do is just get money off the internet. We ain't gotta go breaking houses. We ain't gotta go rob nobody. We just gotta talk to a camera and get some game, and I get some money. So that motivated me to see you on the road.
Well, I can say it now, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a little jump start too, cause we had them phones in the jump. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So a lot of niggas was on their phone. For whatever reason they was on their phone.
Right.
I was studying the game. I was watching how people was using platforms and so I was watching those people that was doing the things that I wanted to do when I get out. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And I was also watching for the drove.
Entertainment, yeah.
Not for the entertainment, for like what they were wearing.
Keep up. Yeah, I gotta keep up with the fashions. Yeah.
So it was like I pulled my phone out. It was homework for me.
Oh, okay.
So it gave me a jump start on a lot of cats that wasn't looking at it for the way I was looking at it.
Right. You were looking at it for your third eye. You weren't looking at it from the surface. You were looking at what I can get out of this.
Yeah, I was studying.
Yeah, you were studying it.
Right.
So speaking of Drobe, what you got on your chest, man? What you got? I see you want to
listen.
you got a cause, right? Wreck Yard Open. That's where we at with it.
Let me tell you about that's a new brand that it's really a mindset, right? Wreck Yard Open, right?
Right.
It's a mindset. So let me give you a quick little story on that. For first and foremost, Wreck Yard and the word wreck was a terminology that we started in Dade County Jail.
Really? Okay.
Right? And it started from what went on once we went to wreck.
Okay.
We would be on lockdown, dudes would be, I like to call barrillas.
Oh, hey, barrillas.
Barrillas. Them the type talk that shit behind the door. They know that you can't get to them.
You can't get through the ball, yeah.
So you would tell them, all right, man, hold that thought.
Yeah, till we go to wreck.
Till we go to wreck.
Got
you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So wreck took the place of the word head up fade. You know what I'm saying? So we had an officer. Shout out to Steve, man. I think it's safe to say, you know what I mean? We had a cool CO that would let us handle manner in a man fashion.
Man to man, absolutely.
So long as it wasn't no double team or jumping.
No cheap shots.
It was a head up fade. Steve would let us get what we had to get off our chest on the wreck yard.
That's solid.
And I took that as sudden, to start telling stories to the young cats in a deterrent type of way. You know what I mean? I'm like, man, it's violent in the joint. Like,
True,
it ain't no guns in the joint.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
it's just you and them hands.
Niggas, so niggas handle their business hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's knives and shit in there too, but for the most part, niggas knew how to, especially Dade County Jail, you had to know how to fight.
Gotta fade. Yeah,
So I took that and as a way of releasing stress, right? Because we can't talk it out, we can bang it out.
All day.
But also now I realized that, you know, we were suffering from a lot of damage, a lot of mental illness, because when you can't articulate yourself outside of violence and solve a matter, you know, diplomatically, like, you know, with, you know what I'm saying, and you got to resort to violence, there's something, you know,
There's
mentally
something wrong.
going on, right? And I realized that, you know, the rec yard wasn't just a place to fight. The rec yard was also a place to relieve stress.
Therapeutic.
You know, therapeutic. You know what I'm saying? When I was in prison, a lot of times, you know, you won't get mail. You know what I'm saying? Or you won't be getting no visits.
Get no calls.
So during that time, you would go to the rec and you would, you know, either work out, play basketball, or run the track.
Right.
And you whatever problems you have, you know what I'm saying, it'll be a way to, you know what
Release
I mean?
it. Like, get the stress off you, try to build yourself back up. Yeah.
So I say, man, you know what? I want to take that mindset right there, something that was a positive outlet to relieve all kind of stress, to pass it on to the people, because there's a lot of people that's in the world that's just as locked up that I was, even locked up worse. And if I could get them to get into some type of workout, some type of exercise, through my rec yard, open stories and encouraging physical health, because that's the real wealth.
Yeah, absolutely. Health is the real wealth.
Health is the real wealth. Yes. You know what I mean? So that's the brand, man. If y'all want to support the brand,
definitely go support the brand. Rec Yard Open.
I got them on the hats.
That's real.
You know what I mean? I got the t-shirts, different colors, red, black, white. You know what I mean? Y'all tap in with the OG, man. Okay. Hit me up in the inbox.
Definitely. And then we see, got the books back. These still are still in stores, right?
Man, listen. So let me.
They still flying off the shelf, right?
Listen, thanks for the opportunity. But nah, yeah, they definitely doing numbers, man.
Yes, sir.
This book, Pressure, right here, this is my life story. Growing up, come all the way from the Hampton houses, all the way to growing up on 22 Ave, 15 Ave. There's a lot of real Miami stories in here, man. A lot of the cats that I rent the streets with, a lot of y'all OGs from down south to Little Haiti, to Highland, Seminole, you know what I mean, to Cass City. You'll be surprised who I talk about in this real facts, no cap book right here, Pressure. I entitled it Pressure because it was therapeutic. When this is my life story. Right. So I was able, prison is a place you reflect. Right. So I was able to go back in my life and you know, examine myself and wonder, like, what was you thinking at this time?
Right.
What was you following? Was you leading? Right. What kind of pressure you was under? You know what I mean? Like the first chapter is called Fatherless Pressure. So like most young cats, I was raised up without my old woman. Like,
so you had to figure it out on your own.
I had to figure out. The streets was my daddy. You know what I'm saying? 15 Ave, all the OGs, all the ones like Big Trav, Convertible Burt. You know what I'm saying? Boss Man, y'all see me chill. They was my
mentors.
You know what I'm saying? Them was guys that I was, you know what I mean, imitating. You know what I mean? So that's the story right there, all the way up to the time I went to the feds.
And that's when they come that federal pressure.
Then it come, and I named this one Federal Pressure, right? Because that's another level on Skrilla.
That is.
That's another. Let me
type
tell you
of mindset.
something. When I went feds, I really realized, because when you go feds on that charge and indictment that say your name versus the United States of America. Who bigger than the United States of America? Who bigger than the United States of America? What country?
And you gotta face them.
Russia, China.
You gotta face them.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So I named that. Did you see the subtitle, Still on Paperwork? Yeah. That's a big statement right there, right? Because this is my paperwork. Like a lot of cats be screaming paperwork, where your paperwork at? Right. My name on the book. Yeah. Paperwork is easy. I'm telling you, they got apps now, man. Look up a rat, all that type of stuff. You know what I mean? So yeah, for real, they got the actual app.
Look up a rat.
Look up a rat. You know what I mean? Hey, listen. But I put my name on there. You know, my name's Saudi. Y'all know the OG got stopped snitching on his arm and everything. Like, I stood on the code. And you know, I never brought nobody into my misery. Right. You know what I mean? Like Scarface said in the movie, man, I got two things. You know, I got my word and my balls. And I ain't breaking them from no one. Nobody. My word is my principles and my morals. You know what I mean? So still on paperwork, meaning that, you know, I could condone you being a rat, you a sucker. I mean, but I can't do business with you. Like, no, I can't. Even though I'm not in the game no more, it's distasteful because I know the biggest characteristics of a rat is,
Yeah.
is a selfish person.
Yeah. You're a snake.
Them are books, man. They available on Amazon, or you can also inbox the OG for these copies. Listen, man, they do numbers. Everybody that read the books, they wonder where the movie at.
Yeah, it's I know it got to be coming. Got to be at least a documentary, something, right? Biopic.
Everything's a process.
Yeah, one step at a time. But that was a good segue to get into a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about. Like a lot of things that's been going on in the news lately, paperwork, snitching this, snitching that. Now, we come from a place where Miami is a very fast town. Like, I would say it's faster than most cities. Like, any city that you see, you probably got a lot of action going on in, like, maybe LA. But be it that Miami is the type of city that we are, we got all these different cultures, we got all these different, people from around the world in one melting pot. A lot of principles get mixed amongst, like a lot of principles and standards and things that you're supposed to take in life. A lot of that get lost in the sauce with all this melting pot and everybody co-mingling and doing all kind of things. So somewhere along the way, we lost the definition of snitching. Now help me out, right? I ain't no street nigga. I grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I made certain decisions. I've been in trouble before. By the grace of God, I didn't tell nobody. I didn't have to tell nobody. I took my charge. I got mines, and I gave my time and did mine to the state, whatever you want to call it. So from my understanding, snitching means if you and I go do a crime, right, and then I get caught, you don't, I tell them your whereabouts, what you did, to lessen my time. Is that the textbook definition of snitching? Is that a good understanding of snitching?
Yeah, that's snitching. That's snitching,
hands down.
Where a lot of people get messed up with snitching is they feel like everybody got to adhere to not cooperating with law enforcement.
Okay.
Right? With the folks, right?
Gotcha.
Snitching is it's only a rule and a code to those that's participating, that's active. Like
in the street life.
Say, if you active out here,
right.
You decide that I want to be an outlaw.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
gonna get my money.
I'm gonna get my money. You know what I'm saying?
Breaking the law,
doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you decide that's how you gonna live.
Gotcha. So
right?
you gotta play by those rules.
So now you fall under those rules.
Absolutely.
And when you break those rules by cooperating and assisting any type of investigation,
right,
where it leads to someone else being locked up,
gotcha,
or prosecuted from your words and your testimony, then you become a rat. But if you're a person that's a civilian,
you're a law-abiding citizen.
You
Mrs. Jones on the corner, about 70 years old. She's just watching her grandbabies walk to the corner every morning to go catch the bus. If you Miss Jones and she see them boys out there they hanging out, pants on their ass, got switches hanging off selling dope, cars passing by, coming back and forth. I can smell the weed when they get there. If she called the police,
she within her rights.
She called the police. She's
within her rights.
Gotcha.
You know, so she paid taxes for a certain type of quality of life,
certain safety.
She never adhered to no, you know what I'm saying?
She ain't in the street. She's not paying by the rules.
She's not minding her own business, but you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? She's not under the code.
She's not under the code.
She's not
you
under
can't
the
give
code.
her that title. I get you.
I don't want to water down this interview, right?
Yes, sir.
Because at this point in this point in the world right now, in this point of our culture right now, right?
Gotcha.
I think we're wasting too much time on snitching.
Okay.
The reason I'm saying that is because it's cool now.
Okay.
You got dudes that's literally profiting.
Yeah.
Off of being a tattletale, a rat, or being a
cooperant.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Or in Jamaica term, an informant.
You got dudes that's gangster with their mouth and 911 with their hand.
Okay.
And they winning.
Got you.
You know what I mean? I don't have to mention their name. I don't have to.
But you know it's out
there. They know exactly what I'm talking about. They know exactly guys that's out here that's labeled rats that would tell you. I mean, like privately walk around with pulling branches out their shirt. You know what I mean? Calling and telling on people. You know what I'm saying? And they They making way more money than me and you
Right.
on these apps, on these platforms, and getting paid to be on platforms. So when I realized that with the situation, see, I'm gonna take you back to when I went to the feds, right?
Okay.
When I went to the feds in 06, the atmosphere of keeping it real, the atmosphere of adhering to the G code, the atmosphere of being solid was already
Declining.
on the decline.
Okay.
Way on the decline. I was in the jail in Tennessee, and the motto of the jail was, why do 10 when you could tell on a friend?
That's crazy.
I mean,
That's crazy.
honestly, why do 10 when you? I'm not joking.
That's crazy.
Niggas that's been in the feds know I'm not lying about this. There was other sayings that was going on, right?
Yeah.
Dudes was saying, it's only two kind of niggas in the feds. Those who told and those who wish they told.
That's crazy.
When a nigga first hit me with that, I had to reject it.
Of course.
Why?
That's against your.
No.
Okay.
I rejected it because I was in the feds. And I was neither one of those guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, ain't no way in hell I'm the only person in the feds
That's
not only about that had faith enough to believe that I'm gonna get through this here.
True, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's a reason that I'm in here. Actually, this saving my life.
True, right, yeah.
When I went to the feds, I was I had just got recently, right before I went in 06, 05, I had got shot up. I got bullet up there in Tennessee. I had bullet holes through my shoulder, bullet hole through this arm, this hand and shit don't work right now today, right? Nerve, scar tissues, bullet went through here. I was actually giving a nigga the business. It's in the book, right?
Okay.
And they were laying on me and I got hit up. But when I went, one thing, it's some things that gonna happen to you when you get locked up. Especially a person that been getting locked up on me as much as I have.
Okay.
When you get locked up, you it'd be like, especially when you've been on a run or you've been out here death scrub or you've been out here wilding, it's like a weight been lifted off you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And especially when you done got past the trials, past the court dates, and you done got your time.
Okay.
There's another weight lifted off because now you know what it is, what you're doing.
What you gotta do.
Right?
Yeah.
And at this time I had 20 years, 21 years. I had 262 months. I knew it at that time. That shit was so far away. I couldn't even I don't know if you remember around that time, they was talking about the world was gonna end in 2000.
2000, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Y2K and all that shit.
Y2K
Yeah, I
and
remember
shit
that
going on.
shit, yeah.
So I didn't even know if I was gonna make it out. But my old girl, and I give credit, shout out to my old girl, man. My old girl, she always brought me in and she always gave me the tools. And I be trying to pass on my platform that God will never put more on you than you could bear.
True.
That one little piece of faith that I had about that one little saying my mama always would tell me, always gave me strength to know that I'm gonna get through this here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when dudes was telling me it was only two kind of niggas in the feds,
You ain't buying into that. You couldn't buy that.
I knew it had to be some niggas standing on principle, niggas that, and I was right. It was it's a gang of niggas in the feds that's standing on the code, that's got life sentences, that got 30, 40, 50 years.
Ain't trying to cooperate, ain't telling.
They listen.
They took it on the chin.
Listen, they fighting their case in that law library. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I done seen dudes give back life. I done seen dudes overturn. There's a lot of dudes that I know that's out here right now that had life sentences that got pardoned.
No.
One thing I can say is, if you wasn't built for that journey, if you ain't built for that shit,
You shouldn't buy into that life.
No. I'm just saying, if you wasn't built for that shit and it ain't in you, know what I'm saying? You're not gonna understand that type of faith. You're not gonna have that type of strength to endure. So those be the guys that fold under pressure.
The people who weren't built for it. The people who
really
didn't
built
have
for
that kind of faith from the jump.
Those are niggas that were chosen the streets. The streets ain't chose them.
Right. Like you
what
said
I'm
before, like you told me before. So yeah, like that's real. We don't want to water down in the interview with
with all the
stuff.
rest. So my message now, that's what I meant by, I'm glad you said that. I didn't want to water it down on wasting too much of your platform talking about snitching when we should be talking about deterrent. Now, I'm gonna take you. You remember? You seen Boys in the Hood?
Yeah. Get out of the car, Trey. Let me out though.
So you know exactly what I'm talking about.
With
you know
you,
exactly
OG.
what I'm talking
I'm
about.
with you, OG. Yeah.
So, but you see, but you not just focus on the fact that Trey got out the car. Trey that made Trey a real nigga.
Yeah, because he knew what he willing to do and what he
knew
not
what he
willing
was
to
built
do.
for.
He know it. Yeah.
But guess what else happened?
What's that?
His homeboys accepted him for that.
Yeah, he came right back the next couple.
After they put that work in and everything,
he came back in the morning. And came and kicked that one on
what's
Trey.
good, bro?
Yeah, vibing.
Niggas don't want that nigga that barking. That nigga that selling the wolf
and ain't
tickets.
built for that.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, cause let's go back on that same shit. Like, so Ricky was wrong. You can't bark at the party like that. Like, I know your brother is that nigga, but the nigga bumped into you, that go.
Right.
You shouldn't bark, cause when I look back at it as a grown man, look at Boys in the Hood, deterrent. If he would have just let that go, he wouldn't have got sprayed. He would have been off the car. He would have been in the field.
Life, man.
I
can't agree with you so much about he should have let that go. Nigga bump into you. Nigga, we got Ricky. Ricky was a football player. Ricky gonna fight. He just wasn't no gunslinger.
Okay. But he knew the niggas is that.
But
that's why. Got a problem? It's a problem. That's why he did that.
Bro got my back. I'm here with see. Ricky wasn't hanging out by himself. He was with his bro.
Okay.
See what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is life. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? So don't suppress to a nigga cause a nigga squeeze iron. Okay. Cause you gonna die eventually. Don't live your life in fear.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So Ricky ain't did nothing wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga bumped into, hey, what's up, my nigga? You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know you got tension. You in your hood, you gotta be looking out for the same. It's just, I mean, when death come to you, man, it ain't nothing. You can't add a minute to that shit, man.
Yeah, ain't nothing you can do.
It was his time. We talking about Trey. We talking about not run right now. We know that snitching and telling is rapid.
Yeah.
It's actually promoted.
Yeah.
When the last time you seen a Stop Snitching shirt?
I
might be the only nigga still running around with Stop Snitching on them.
I ain't seen that in a minute.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
Niggas may rap about it in the verse, but a nigga don't promote it.
No.
Cause the record labels are not gonna let they do you find me a major artist that's signed to a major record deal, and you show me that nigga promoting the Stop Snitching message. He may hint on it in a few songs.
No, it's independent artists, but nobody, like you said, signed to a major
Cause
deal.
they don't want they done buried
the
that.
biggest name come to mind is Boosie, but he's independent.
Man, don't get me started on Boosie right now.
But I'm saying, cause you said a major artist that's promoting Stop Snitching.
Boosie just got grabbed for a gun case.
Yeah, he gotta go sit down. Oh, he finna get sentenced. That's from what I understand.
From what I'm looking at,
his baby just got grabbed.
The time and shit ain't adding up. And I'm just saying, I do that.
So if in general, if somebody had a convicted felon get caught, because in his case, he was on a video shoot and they was investigating the dude. They weren't even investigating him. They saw him. They were like, oh, he got a pistol on him. They rushed it. They caught him. They detained him. He had a pistol on him as a convicted felon, and they charged him.
And how much time he supposed to be facing right now? I thought I heard something like 2 years or shit.
He asking. His lawyer asked for 2 years. If
Boosie don't get that mandatory minimum time for gun possession, which is I think, I'm not quoting out last time I remember,
somewhere around
7 years for possession
7?
of a gun. That's something like maybe like 70-something months or some shit like that. 60 months is 5 years. If he don't get that, cause look, BG. BG got 14 years. Did like 12 months for possession of a gun.
And then when he came up for parole, they said, nah, you ain't learn shit. Sit his ass back.
So, you know, I mean, I'm curious to see, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
I'm curious to see.
And then his son just got caught.
His son just got jammed up. Charles White said he the one made the call on him. I don't know if it's true or not.
I don't know.
But he done put that energy out there. I think he run after every little
anything
that got a little juicy shit. I think he poking the bear at Boosie or whatever. He may or may not call the police. Charles White he ain't shy what he telling you.
Yeah, he'll tell you what he mean. He mean what he say.
I'll put the folks on your ass ASAP. Want to see you niggas locked up.
That nigga Uncle Ruckus from the Boondocks, for real.
That nigga ain't playing no game, man.
But
Don't want no smokes, Charles. But I will do an exhibition with it. Yeah. I ain't the Island boy now. I ain't the Island boy now. You know what I'm saying? And we the same age, about the same.
Right.
I may look a little bit. No, I may look. No. We might weigh in about the same. I'm not that heavy.
Man,
arms a little bit.
Charleston White,
don't
every
turn my
bit.
man. No. I come down a few sides. Don't shit on my money. They made off that.
Hey, you see Terrence Crawford? He had to go up. That's what he got to do for you. Terrence Crawford got to go up a weight class. Charleston White got to go up a weight class for you, bro.
What the other boy name running around fighting everybody for a little money too? One fight.
Oh, Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, shit. I want all that little money. Sign OG up. Y'all want a real Miami OG?
That's your weight
Backyard
class.
open.
Backyard open.
Backyard open about that paint. That paint right there.
So, in more news that's kind of closer to home, I see that like the YNW Portland, he recently took a plea deal, and there was like maybe an hour or two, like a real short question, like, oh, what is he telling himself? But after lawyers and investigators looked into this paperwork, even the judge said, I don't know how your lawyers work this out, but I wish you luck, good young man. You know, y'all do y'all thing. So apparently this deal had to be such a like unprecedented deal that the state must not be getting much in return. We don't know. We're gonna have to wait to see. But the state, just judging off of what the reports is, the state must not be getting much in return because the lawyers are saying he's not telling, he's not a rat. One lawyer said when it first broke, he a cheese eater. He's gonna bite the cheese, he's a rat. 24 hours later, that same lawyer retracted his statement and said, my bad, I looked through the case and he's not gonna have to testify. Nowhere in here says he has to testify against Melly. So what are your thoughts on that? Like from what we got so far, from the information we got out there?
Listen, man. Listen, when it comes to the internet and when it comes to this new thing called AI.
Yeah, okay.
Listen. Okay. I'm telling y'all right now, man. Believe none of what you see.
Okay.
And half of what you hear.
Okay.
Because the reason I say that is you look at their case, right?
Okay.
And I had the opportunity to go back, because up until now, I really didn't even know about the shit, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Looking into that case from my point, from being inside the joint, seeing so many different situations.
Okay, holla at me.
Supposedly, allegedly, they whacked two of their homeboys.
That's what they was charged with,
That's what
right?
they were charged with, right?
Gotcha.
They staged it. They made it look like it was a drive-by, but
Right.
you know, with technology, and that's what I be trying to tell the young cats nowadays. I remember back in the days, a body used to be one of the easiest cases to win.
No body, no
can't
case.
talk.
Yeah, body can't talk.
Even with the body still can't talk.
Oh, even if they had it, yeah,
You know
okay.
what I'm saying?
It's whatever you
like,
said.
Like niggas with murder cases would jump, especially down the day, kind of like you ride out, you go, as long as you ain't open your mouth, you could beat the body, right?
Yeah.
In their situation, they tried to outsmart technology.
Right.
From what you know, allegedly.
What the facts of this case, what they
Facts
said.
of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Allegedly, they took their homeboys to the right there Hollywood Memorial Hospital, whatever.
Right. They took them to a hospital.
And pulled up saying, "Hey man, we was
got
in the
drive-by."
drive-by.
Right.
My homeboys hit. Here go the bodies. Boom."
Yeah.
They started, white folks gonna do their forensics and all
Everything,
that.
all
They
that
seen the trajectories of the bullets.
It's all that shit.
Hold
Man,
up, this
I
shit,
do
the
one.
way the trajectories of the bullets went to the head.
Matter of fact, when you alive and you get hit, blood come out a certain way. Then if you
All
dead,
that
they
type
put
of
all
shit,
that.
man.
I
Blood
found all that shit
splatter,
out. Yeah, blood splatter, that shit.
Like you could. One thing, the worst thing, a nigga, especially a nigga that's from the streets, that's why niggas carry switches, man. We not marksmen. You know what I'm saying? Niggas just spraying
all that over there.
Niggas just spraying that shit.
Everything
And
over
another
there.
thing is, we not scientists.
No.
We didn't went to nobody's school for so.
Ain't a chemist.
The only thing, if I'm putting that work in like that, man, only thing I know is to destroy shit with gasoline,
And
burn
fire,
shit
get it
up,
out the
throw
way.
it up, know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, type of shit, know what I'm
Right.
saying? Trying to stage a drive-by, getting outside your car, shooting the car up, and you done hit these boys from inside the car, all this type of shit. Like, man, study what the fuck you trying to do before you try to push something off on these white folks. These white folks, that's what they do.
Yeah.
They study shit down to the T.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
true.
want to go back to where it supposed to happen, where the bullet shells
They
at.
checking
Where-
GPS, cell phone
there's a
record, they
whole
checking
lot
all
to
kind of
do on
shit.
what they tried to sell them folks, right?
Yeah.
So if what they're saying, just saying hypothetically, if what they're being accused of, they actually did. Let's say they actually did. They did that.
Okay.
And we two co-defendants. We the ones did this shit. I ain't the hitter. I'm not the squeeze. I'm not the gunman. It's
driver.
already determined that I was the driver.
Gotcha.
The state is always looking, they always trying to have a home run hit
Yeah. Okay. Knock it out the park.
versus a battle on a child, right?
Okay.
So if we could flip somebody early as a primary witness. That's their goal.
Right, absolutely.
So in that particular situation, with them two being the two suspects, those been riding the county long as it is, and one come out with a deal as sweet as that. Bro, I went to feds for selling dope and a gun. Nobody.
Right. Yeah.
This
And
boy
he got a
less
better deal
time.
than you.
The man got 10 years, and he got 16 years, 10 and 6 on papers.
And then he
And they slapped, they didn't even charge, they cut the cut.
They took the murder off? Yeah.
No, all the court
All the
costs,
restitution and shit?
all that they wiped off. So now, you mean to tell me that I'm gonna give you a deal, right? As sweet as that, without no information, without no corporation?
got to get something in return, right?
Just my common sense.
That's what I was
making me
thinking.
feel like anything that they could show me now other than him not getting on that stand,
Right.
right?
Right. Anything
When
they
the
can show
time
you.
comes,
Right.
I'm gonna look at side eye.
Yeah.
Until that time. Now, if he don't get on that stand and his co-defendant come forth, see, we know when you find the real facts.
Right.
The real facts don't come from. Don't show me the discovery from your from your co-defendant. His discovery, cause when he's been tried, everything that's being used against him, they have to give it to him. So we won't know until then.
Till
So
you
I'm
get
not
the new
gonna put no
discovery.
rat on me. I don't like I
can't,
told you
right.
earlier,
You gotta see
I
what
don't
happened,
give-
right.
At this point, I don't give a fuck who's a rat. Everybody's suspect to me.
Right.
Everybody that's active right now is a potential rat. to
That's
me.
true. Now let me ask
Cause
you
that's
this.
why I'm not active.
Right. That's why you out the game. You been that shit. Old
Everybody,
days. We
man,
getting legit
every-
money out here. We getting that good money out here.
Bruh, I done seen mamas tell on sons, sons tell on
I
daughters.
seen daddies tell on
daddies
sons.
tell on sons. I done seen wives tell on husbands. I done seen this shit. I done read.
Everybody
I done
went
seen-
everywhere. Everybody done told on everybody.
Bruh. At this point,
Ain't no rules.
everybody
in this
that's active in my mind,
what you see.
in my mind,
Yeah.
especially if they 40 or older,
Yeah.
especially if they done been locked down.
Oh yeah.
It got the potential to being a rat.
Yeah. Cause they ain't going back.
And if you ain't, hey man, that's cool too.
That's cool too. I
It's
feel you.
it's two type of niggas in the streets right now to me,
Okay.
right? With all the facts in the game. It's two type of niggas that's playing in this game to me. And some of my people that's in the game, they may say, man, Jig, man, that's fucked up because you know I'm in the game. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, man. Any nigga with all the facts and and the super cop that we just talked about, the technology,
Right.
the cameras everywhere. We talked about that last time, man. Use the technology, these cars, the Teslas is
Recording
recording your
cameras,
ass.
yeah, everything.
House phone. With all that being known, and you out here fucking around in the Fetty Wap, any type of criminal activity,
Yeah.
any type of thing, I'm looking at you at two things, especially you 40 or older. I look at you as a rat or a real ass dumb nigga.
One or the other. But it
And
ain't.
either one, I don't want to be
You right,
around.
none of that. You ain't got no
You know
good
what I'm
future,
saying?
no bright
Because
future.
a
than that.
real ass dumb nigga is a nigga that know that this shit is, they playing spades with all kind of jokers and
They got 7 tools in the car. They
got
all kind of shit.
They switching the game up, knowing how the fuck the game going. You still participating in it. You still gonna ride the way. Still thinking you gonna win in that shit.
Yeah, you
Hey,
a
man.
real dumbass nigga. I get
Real
you.
dumb ass nigga to me,
I
cause
get
you gonna go down that road, take all that motherfucking time, and ain't nobody gonna be
On that other side of the looking for you. Hell
ain't nobody
no.
gonna hand you no trophy.
No, ain't. You don't get no Hall of Fame jacket from graduating out the streets.
No,
If you graduate out the streets.
Ain't no long runs in this shit. No more.
No, ain't no retirement plan for this. But so to address what you were saying about the deal, because just to be fair, you remember the Gunner deal when they had him saying yes ma'am, yes, Mr. Infamous yes ma'am deal. Well, apparently the reason why, from what I understood,
We talking about the YSL and all that shit.
right,
with
why I
the
said
gun.
this,
All right.
because the gun in that deal, his lawyer was saying that he was never going to testify against Thug, according to the deal. But the reason why is because in his, whatever they call that, proffer or whatever that is, when he had to say yes ma'am, yes ma'am, yes ma'am, that was proving one of the facts of their case that they was having with Young Thug. Had in the Young Thug case, they still had the question, is YSL a gang? Gunner would have had to been called to testify.
Right.
Thug's lawyers stopped using that question. So to use parallel reasoning and parallel logic to see, so how does that relate to this? Do you think there could be a situation where Bortland's deal, as long as Melly's lawyers don't ask certain questions or don't challenge certain things, Bortland would never have to be testified? He'd never be called to testify. Like how I explained with Gunner, if they would have said, hey, YSL ain't no gang. All right, well, we got Gunner. He could tell you he is a gang, so let's call him to the stand. Do you think that it could be something where Portland, as long as Melly's lawyers don't challenge certain things, Portland won't be called to testify because in his plea agreement, there are certain things that they got satisfied in what they're looking for over here. And if Melly challenged those satisfied elements, then that's when Portland would have to come to prove the prosecution's case. Do you think that could possibly be a chance? Like it's like a gray area where he might not have to actually testify?
I feel like the judge feel. I feel like the judge, how the judge say, man, I don't know what the fuck your lawyers do, I don't know what they done did. In a lot of situations, right?
True.
Like you say, it may possibly be a situation where, like you say, if certain things don't come up, then he won't have to be able. Like I say, I've been out of the legal system, and a lot of laws done changed, a lot of different things done changed since I had to fight for my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I remember the feds wasn't giving no bonds.
Damn.
To street niggas.
Oh, wow.
A bond, now niggas him saying, oh, the feds give bonds, the feds. When I was coming up, when I was going in,
no bond for you.
Not no nigga with no criminal history, no past history.
Wow.
You a flight risk. That's the first word they use, you a flight risk. Only niggas that was getting bond from the fed were niggas that were working. Niggas that was working. Only niggas that was getting bumped when I went in.
Right.
When I went
talking
in.
about the 90s.
I'm talking about 06.
06, that's right, because you went back to
when,
phase,
when I went in, only niggas that was getting bonds was being able to go out, handle their affairs, and turn themselves in was niggas that was cooperating. You know what I'm saying?
That's back then.
It was a rare percentage of niggas that qualified for bond because they didn't have no criminal history. And there was white collar, but dope and gun cases, drug cases,
anything off the street,
anything drug trafficking. Could be reason why the feds couldn't pick you up unless you had a prior. Okay. So if you already had a prior, that makes you not qualify for bonds anyway.
Got you.
So only ones was getting bond was people that was in for white collar crime, fraud, and know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Know what I'm saying?
Account shit,
yeah, white collar crime. They now they would get bond without, but if you had a drug and dope charge, drug trafficking charge,
you ain't coming back.
But they wasn't getting no nigga bonds then, you know what I'm saying? Unless they was out making sales for them, out pulling other niggas in, unless they were working.
Unless you working, that's
now,
the only way you can get a bond.
People saying, oh, that ain't the case. The law they done made it well. I don't know. I can only go off
your experience.
My experience.
Gotcha.
Now, back to what you was talking about, it may be.
Yeah, so it is possible.
One thing about me, dog, and that's why I keep telling you I don't want to water your interview down.
Right.
Focusing so much on rats and snitches, because my message is don't get in the car.
Yeah, don't get in the don't
my
get in that
message
life.
is the game is dead.
It's over with.
My message is you better off. I like my favorite. I don't know about you. My favorite subject in school was math.
History. I'm listening.
You know what was history?
Yeah.
Mine was math. You know why I like the math so much? Math is actually a language.
Okay. Universal
language.
Right.
I don't give a fuck where you at.
2
what
plus
you
2
speak,
gonna be 4.
Whatever. And math is a language that don't lie.
Nah. 2 plus 2 gonna always equal 4.
Always. So I'm saying, and it always, if it didn't add up, it didn't make sense to me.
Right.
So when I look at things, when it's dealing with life choices and decisions, I always go at it from a mathematic standpoint, even percentages.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
So when I look at the game right now, and the culture of the game and the way things go in the game, when I look at a clique of niggas in the section and they balling till they falling and they doing all that, when I look at a clique of young niggas that's gang and all that, I don't look at them for realness. I try to figure out who's the rat, who gonna die first, who gonna be this loyal.
Because you done seen this movie before.
Because I know the percentage.
Yeah.
I done seen niggas like we talking about high publicity cases and shit. Look at the Young Dirt situation.
Right, yeah, Dirt.
Young Dirt gave his homeboy 50 bands. Put the nigga on. Look, even in the Thug shit, what you talking about? Thug open the door for Gunna.
Yeah.
Put him on.
Yeah.
Like, I watch niggas, no matter how much money, how many times, how many hoes you done fuck with these niggas, how many houses you done bought. I watched the Young Thug interview.
Yeah.
And I kind of got a little more understanding about Thug now.
We talked to Big
the
Man.
loyalty, how I heard. I watched the boy fight back tears.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I watched the boy, I looked at the situation. Now, we talk about them interviews with Thug. You look at the interview, he talked as much as he talked when he was inside the
I'll tell you whatever
interview.
you want. Like, if anybody ever say that can't be, you can't overlook that. And if anybody say, I'll tell you whatever you want to know, just don't tell nobody, here go my number. You can't, like, there's no explanation for that.
He gave an explanation.
What was that?
His explanation was he was flirting with that one particular
The officer.
female.
Okay.
And then also he gave Bang an explanation because I done been in scenarios. I done had a celly that told the feds he was gonna work.
But he just trying to fuck something.
Got out and hauled ass on him.
He was working the people.
Trying to get out that moment.
Got you.
That moment of, so see, a lot of dudes be high sitting in there and they be thinking about a relief for that moment.
True.
Now I'm seasoned. See.
But even dog that was working to get out, wouldn't it be fair that if you found they found out in the midst of it, like you promising that you finna work for them, even though, cause we not living in their brain, we don't know that you not really finna cooperate. We just going off what you
That's what I'm
said.
saying. Man, let me tell you something, dog. It's easy for everybody to have an opinion on everybody's situation until they sitting in that seat.
In the same seat. I'm with you.
Until it's time for you to be real.
I'm with you.
The feds leverage your mama.
Yeah.
You look at Rayford Everett.
Yeah.
Rayford Everett, they had him and they leveraged his mama against him.
Mm-hmm.
So he went to work to try to save his mama. Like, so if niggas will put themselves, and I'm not making no pass for niggas.
No, I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Because
just
when you
explaining the
adhere
game.
to this
It's the
shit,
game. It's the
I'm
game.
just showing niggas stop judging everybody. Stop
Of course
running
not,
to
yeah.
call everybody rats. Stop running call niggas snitching until you not in that moment with them.
Yeah, 'cause you
see, I
can't,
was trying to tell you earlier.
Yes, sir.
I'm a convict.
Right.
There's a difference between an inmate and a convict.
Gotcha.
Even law enforcement, when you go to the feds, see all the tattoos you got on you.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing when you get booked by the feds, they go over your whole body. They're
Which
trying to
gang,
figure out. They're trying
what
to
you
see.
with,
They
yeah,
know your tattoos mean
affiliations and
something. They
stuff.
want to know everything about you, so they can start writing. So they can start writing
Whole
a
file on
motherfucking
you.
a whole file on you.
Okay.
The first, I didn't get these tattoos in the joint.
You came
I
in
went to
with that
prison with it. When the feds grabbed me, they knew what kind of nigga they had off rip. They never offered me the opportunity. Matter of fact,
They
nah.
never said, "Do you want to quit?" They never offered you.
Know
They
why?
know
Know
what
why?
they dealing
I
with.
told on myself.
You said, "Nigga, I ain't
Me
telling
and my
nobody."
ex-wife was co-defendants.
Yeah.
I called them because she got 3 kids. See, I'm an old ex-Robin Hood nigga. It's one click out of Miami, and I proudly say this here, man. And y'all fact check this here. It's one click out of Miami from all the way when they start RICOing clicks out of Miami back for the Stutter Boys, out of Scott Project, the Boulder Boys, Cloud9, John Doe, all the clicks, the Boo them click, one of them click, all the clicks. It's one click out of Miami that don't get they props like they supposed to.
who that
And
is?
that's the Robin Hood 12.
Okay.
The Robin Hood 12 wasn't a rat in there.
Not one.
Not one.
No cooperance.
Not one. Shout out to that boy, Lil Dave. Shout out to Lil Paul, Johnny Wade, OJ, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to all them boys, man. Fred K-Pop. You know what I'm saying? Honey B. All them boys, man, stood solid. You know what I'm saying? When you a seasoned, see that's why reason I'm bringing this up.
Right.
When you got a person like Thug, a millionaire, inside of a interrogation room, and see one thing I could respect about Thug got on banks because I was one of the niggas that was screaming free Thug when he was in there. You know why I was screaming that? Because I felt like niggas loaded up on him.
Yeah.
Niggas loading up, fucking them boys over, right?
Yeah.
So when you got a nigga like Thug, right, and he come forward, he didn't have to do that interview.
No, he didn't.
He didn't have to give a nigga an explanation.
Could've
Cause guess
kept it
what?
solid, yeah.
Nigga, he could have just kept on making hot music.
They don't say
Didn't have to
nothing
do
about
nothing. And guess what? He still will win.
Yeah, he still would have been all right.
He still will win, cause guess why? Cause the atmosphere allows for that out here now.
True. You're not
But
gonna lose no money. Yeah.
really set in that interview because certain things matter to him.
Yeah.
So he gave a good explanation to far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
You know, you asked me my opinion.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
He explained every reason. Banksy sat down with his homeboy.
Yeah.
And he explained every reason why he was talking loose. He must explain the phone calls with his girl inside the motherfucking He was like, man, I ain't never pillow talk with a bitch. My whole time, man, I don't recognize me from them talks. But all I know was I was doing time and it's the only person I could talk to. So of course you know what I mean? I wonder, I shout out to Auntie Tia. She'll say, I wonder why he ain't
Asked the
heard
bitch to play with
about
something.
play with that pussy
Play
a
with
little
that
bit.
pussy,
You
you
know what I'm
heard me all
saying? Maybe he did. Maybe they ain't want
And
to
us to hear that,
part.
yeah, us to hear
you know
that,
what I'm
yeah,
saying? They
that's
just
true.
wanted the messy shit
Yeah.
to get out here. So
Yeah.
niggas like internet niggas and niggas broke niggas and all kind of niggas that have an opinion.
Yeah, try to tear the man down.
No, I mean, they come and try to tear a nigga down, but these same niggas that's around here renting a run and put a label on a nigga as a rat, and I'm not making excuse for no rats, but I'm making a fact that stop being so quick to make
Judge
a motherfucking label a motherfucking rat until you have to do a real nigga stand.
So you have to be in them same shoes.
Tell you have to do a real nigga stand. Now, I'm a real nigga that done been in them stand. I done faced life 3 times in my life. As a juvenile, 2 times as an adult.
That's real.
And boy, my name on my books. Everybody, boy, long as I've been me, I told you last time.
you told me,
The beef from Miami,
Yeah.
the youth from Miami.
Yes, sir.
And say a real OG out of Miami.
Yeah.
And that shit been, man, I've been
Go
tested from
unchallenged,
down
yeah.
south to Kansas City,
Yeah,
man.
ain't nobody finna
You know what
say
I'm saying?
nothing to me.
All up and down. I'm like, what look here, name solid.
Straight up.
And you still can fact check me.
Always.
So my message is gonna continue to be, don't get in the game. The game is dead. I was at the funeral. The funeral was way back in 2000
Yeah.
in the Feds.
It's been dead since.
I was at the funeral.
Ain't nothing. They trying to live a dead game.
Man, niggas cuffing niggas. There's niggas in there. There's niggas that come in, and cause you got a sister that make her come see me, I know you a rat. But get what I'm gonna do? I ain't gonna let the rest of the compound know you a rat because I want to visit.
Damn.
Or you got a bag.
Right.
Or you could, but guess what? Soon as you gone,
Yeah. You tell everybody about you.
man, that nigga was a rat. Nigga was just
You
making
hung with this
goulash
nigga the whole time,
He was
yeah.
just taking group pictures with the nigga.
Yeah. Doing rack with the
I
nigga.
don't want to hear that shit, man. Y'all niggas later, man. Hey, man. Fuck all that, man.
That's real.
Get you a trade.
Yeah, man. Go get you a skill. Go learn how to do something. Go learn how to build the algorithm. Go learn how to code.
Back to your question, man. It's possible. Little young bro, I mean, it's everything possible right now. You know what I mean? Maybe he ain't telling. But from what it look like right now,
Yeah.
I'm waiting to see the trial.
So forget about the snitching and all that shit. Like you said, that specifically don't really matter, man.
Right.
But then you got, sharing another man's business. You know what I'm saying? Then you got sharing too much of even your own business because you can get your own head cut off by telling your left hand too much what your right hand doing. So, like, what's your opinion on that? Like, do you think he overstepped, or do you think that's something that's common? Most niggas in prison doing as much time as him, that's everybody doing that.
In his mind,
Yeah.
that was between him and his broad.
This call is being recorded by a correctional
I mean,
facility.
in his mind, but like I say, he already thug.
Okay.
Already said he didn't recognize himself for that. We know, bro code. We know G code, man.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
know
You ain't
certain
supposed to say
business
nothing.
that you don't supposed to discuss with your old lady. You know what I'm
Right, of
saying?
course.
But the music business, by him talking about deals that I guess you talking about the baby situation with
Right. QC with P, yeah.
P them and all that.
And Scooter Braun and all that kind of shit.
Be honest with you though, fam. Be 100% honest with you. Like at the end of the day, he said those conversations. I'm going back to I watched the 3-hour interview with him. He said everything he told his old lady is the same thing he done told these niggas to their face.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you told it to, so if you said, that's my rule. If I say it to your face, you can't get mad. I'm gonna say it to your face first, so that when you hear it again, you ain't no surprise.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. A lot of niggas talk that shit. When you play chess, one of your most valuable pieces on your board is your queen.
That's real.
You don't think Obama and Michelle Obama ain't pillow talk about world
Of
affairs
course,
and everything?
yeah.
And smart as Michelle is, you don't think he can run his thoughts by his significant others, his plays? Nah, everybody could sit around and act like they G to the core. They ain't got no faults. They ain't got no. Let's just brother just showed a little fault.
Yeah.
And a fault at the wrong time, under the wrong pretense, under the wrong situation. Cause like you just said, it's being recorded.
Yeah.
So it's certain shit you don't. Right. Be honest with
Is
you.
that
though,
common though? Like,
be honest with you, you don't need to talk about shit on these phones.
right? Because it's all
All
recorded.
these phones
Yeah,
motherfuckers
they are
recorded.
recorded. They are recorded. But like how you was saying that some dudes use rec to be therapeutic. Could that be another reason why he was sharing? Maybe it was just therapeutic to get all that off his chest. Because you didn't know what your thoughts.
I think, like I just told you earlier, a lot of niggas See, I'm a convict.
Right.
I was trained from juvenile. So when I get to a level of thug, like the interview, that would have never happened with me. I'm a nigga that done been chained to the floor in the robbery unit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a nigga that be knowing to go straight to the bed. I know, ain't no sense of talking to me. I'm also another nigga know not to talk on no phones.
Period.
In the joint. You know what I'm saying? Anything, especially with a phone that's being recorded. So all I could say is that's a mistake that he made late in the game. And only thing I can say, I respect Big Banks for what he was trying as an OG, what he was trying to tell Thug, like, bruh, God giving you another chance.
Right.
Why you poking the bear out here with all this shit? Why continue to, you know,
these words he used
going back and forth with these, and Thug thing was like, it's hard for him to just let certain shit ride, cause he loved those niggas. Like everybody that I think that whole situation that's going on in Atlanta, I think it's gonna be worked out.
Of course, yeah.
I think them niggas gonna end up working that shit out. I wouldn't be a real OG if I didn't want to see peace amongst the young niggas. Right. I want to see all young niggas win, dog.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? No matter how that look. If that mean if you gotta forgive, move on. If you ain't gotta fuck with a nigga no more,
just don't.
Know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with a nigga. Know what I'm saying?
Ain't gotta be
but I don't want to see niggas lose their life over shit over the internet. I don't never want to be on a platform promoting senseless shit and call myself a real OG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yeah.
So anything you'll throw my way right now, I'ma always try to make a plausible, positive outweigh a gateway for me. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
No, even to niggas that's telling. I feel like if you tell, you non-active no more. You void. You can't be a gangster.
You turn your card in.
You can't. But can you live? You can live. You ain't told on me.
Right.
I ain't got no. Now the person you told on,
you got an issue with
you
them.
And him.
Yeah.
But for me sitting out here want to see you get
hurt or some retaliation. No.
Like Scarface?
Yeah.
A buck 50 across your face?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
I don't wish no violence on you, man. Live. And Thug said the same thing about the people. He was like, man, you know, I'm addressing it, but I don't want no smoke. You know what I'm saying? You niggas live. I just got to get this out. This me healing.
Right. Okay. That was
let him heal.
Therapy.
He showed emotions.
Yeah, I
gotta gave explanations.
Yeah, I gotta go watch the
You gotta watch the footage. We all make mistakes. Not luckily, blessed enough that I was able, and I think that's what set me aside from a lot of niggas, man. Right. I was able to stand on my principles and not break my balls.
From the
jump. What I'm saying? And not break my word.
All the way through.
And I thank God for that, man.
Right. You say, man,
under all those federal pressures.
Under state pressure, fed pressure, any pressure, you came out of diamond.
Nah, I was never gonna say that. You know, pressure bust a pipe or make a dime.
You came out of diamond.
Hey, man,
you heard me. That's why you got jewels to drop.
Smiling, man.
I'm happy for you, man. I'm proud to know you.
Space, man.
Yeah,
you know what
man.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All the bullet wounds, scars, knife fights.
Right.
I got my eyes.
You got everything. You came out intact.
And that's the type of energy I want to put out there.
Yeah. So like these days when you talk to the young guys and stuff like that, what's your biggest conversation? Is it about staying out the streets, or is it about getting a trade? What is the biggest thing you see yourself, well, you notice yourself having to talk to the guys when you get one-on-one? Because like we just had an event and you was talking to a lot of young kids out there, you know, everybody coming up to you doing interviews and stuff. What advice are you giving out the most these days?
Surprisingly, I just made a video today, man, and y'all go on my page and watched it, man. And I spoke from the heart, right?
Right.
My number one message is to all the young cats out there, man, is God is real.
Okay, that's real.
That's the most gangsterest shit the OG could tell you, man. The most high, whatever
you refer to him,
however your higher power is, he real.
It's real.
He real. Know what I'm saying? And so my message is, man, is that, you know, whatever you want to be, whatever you trying to do, you could do it without breaking laws. You could do it without being in the gang. You could do it without, you know what I'm saying, harming or looking at your brother as an op. Right. Like my biggest message is that like we not each other ops.
No, I'm not.
You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
We could coexist. You know what I'm saying? It's all right to compliment your brother. It's all right to, you know what I'm saying, see a brother coming through and throw. I'm like, man, free Honeycomb Brazy, man.
Honeycomb Brazy?
The reason I say that,
What
he got one of his songs, he say, man, and I love that. He say, man, God, if I ever wake up, if I ever had haters, man, don't let me wake up, man.
That's real.
And I ain't never been a hater, man.
I don't want to be a hater.
I love to see all my niggas. I want them niggas, if a nigga come through on the air and his vert clean, I used to be like this.
Yeah, that slide. Well, I see
slide,
you
boy.
I see
and I'm
you.
still like that today, man. I ain't never hated on no nigga, man.
Nah, that's real.
I ain't never pocket watched no nigga. Anything I
All you
see,
do is celebrate with niggas.
Man, listen,
I come to celebrate with you.
I'ma get me.
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you always been good. You motivate and inspire. So
that's the message, right? That's the biggest message I got for the young cats, man. God is real, man.
That's real.
The Most High gonna give you anything you set your mind to, man. You can strategically, man, mathematically, you know what I'm talking about? Execute that shit, man.
Definitely.
If I could do it,
definitely. That's the
a
message.
nigga like me could write a book, 2 books,
Two books.
build a platform
on Instagram, YouTube, and to every social media.
institutional ass, college ass nigga like me,
Out of Miami.
project ass nigga like me,
Yeah.
can do it.
Yeah.
Boy, you can do it.
That's real. So on that note, I'm gonna let you go, brother. But before I let you go, is there anything you want to plug us outside the books or including the books? Anything like your socials? Tell them where they can find you, my brother.
Man, listen, man. If y'all ain't already know, man, this your boy OG Gigavelli, man. You know, the host of What They Do podcast.
What They
You know
Do.
what I mean? AKA Mr. Wreck Y'all Open. And y'all can find me, man, at OG _ Gigaveli, OG Gigavelli on Instagram, Gigavelli Hunter on Facebook, OG Gigavelli on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can follow me all the places. If y'all want my books, they're available on Amazon. You know what I mean? Pressure and Federal Pressure. I'm talking about everybody that done read them. I mean, hey, listen. I'm gonna let y'all, true facts, no cap, man. You find any lies in these books, well, I'm gonna put a $5,000 bounty on it, man. Come get your paper, man. I know me and my money ain't never fall out, so you ain't gonna get that. But so all facts in there, right? But nah, I got lot of things cooking for y'all, a lot of content that I'm gonna be putting out there, man. I'm asking y'all to subscribe to my platforms, man. Continue to help me put this realness out there to our young people, man. Skrilla, man.
My brother.
Man,
it's a pleasure
every
to
time
always
I step
have you.
into the office, man, you know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure, man. I hope anything I said that was beneficial, anything that I said that raised some type of consciousness of positivity, God consciousness in you, that's from the Most High. Anything that I said that, you know, you ain't agree with, may not be right, may not be accurate, that's for me, man. I apologize right now, but my biggest thing, man, you know, don't worry about who snitching, who ain't snitching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Worry about what you doing to take care of you and yours, man.
That's real.
That's
and
what
on
time
that
it
note, it's been another episode of Step Into My Office. OG
Miami shit,
Gigavelli.
man, you already know it, man. Dade County 305.
You know how
Florida,
we do
stand
it.
up.
And we're gonna catch you on the next one. Cheers.
Yeah.
This episode of Step Into My Office was filmed live on location at IMG Strong Arm Studios in Miami, Florida. For booking inquiries, collaborations, or to bring the Step Into My Office experience to your city, send all inquiries to bookings@stepintomyoffice.com. Until the next time, stay locked in because this office never closes.